Later on, he said it again. And then I didn't say it back for a few weeks. But this particular day, he'd come to visit, and after we had tea and we played cards, when he was going, now this time round, we hugged closer. And I kid you not, we hugged for a whole 30 minutes. We never spoke.
Yeah.
We never did anything. But right there, I felt like he's someone I've known for quite a long time. It felt like it's not just the 6 months. It's like I had known him somewhere in the ancient days that I could not explain. So the peace and the calm that I felt, I was like, I think I'm ready to say, I love you too. So after him hugging me like that, he left. No, that particular day after we hugged, he pecked me on my forehead and then he left. I'm like, what? What has happened? I was confused for a few minutes. I went back to the house, and I think a week later, that's when I told him, I love you too, and yes, we can do this, but we are doing this with an end goal. We were not just dating because we are dating or courting. We were dating with an end goal. We sat down and we said, we're gonna date for these years, we're going to get married after these years. It was really intentional from day one.
I was very straightforward because if there's something my wife and I then decided to do and made it straight from day one is we had a quote. There's something we were saying, and you see, even the scripture says the power of life and death lies in your tongue.
Yeah.
So we were saying that this relationship, we are doing it or we are doing it.
Yeah.
There's no option of we are trying.
Yeah.
There's no control. In science, we have control. So there was no control. We are doing it the way it is, the way we are, as raw as it is. We will get in the way we are, and we will get to learn each other. But we made it clear to each other that we are doing this to marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I told her I love her, like, just instant. Yeah. So for me, I was also in the place of I don't want to just date anybody else, because it was kind of it was hard for me to just start again dating people just for the sake of dating. So I made up my mind that the next person it's a covenant I made with God, that the next person I'm meeting with, the next lady that I'm meeting with, is for marriage, friendship and marriage. Yeah, so it was like direct to marriage. Yes.
It wasn't hard to transition because we were, like I said, we were friends. During this time of our friendship, I never had any pressures to dress up, to look a certain way. He will find me in my worst form, my best form, in my... So transitioning to us now being in a romantic relationship, it was almost like the natural step to do. It was, it just flowed.
Yeah.
It never felt weird, it never felt strange. It just felt like it's the right thing that we needed to do.
For us, it was very interesting because we had so many car dates. Car dates, like, it's very simple. We will go and buy some fries and then just drive somewhere, maybe facing the horizon of the sun, Gioni, and then we are like, we just make stories, we catch up. It was just like building friendship. We were friends from day one. Like, I will tell her everything about me, and she will tell me everything about her. Yeah, so we used to do simple dates. Once in a while, we'll go out for maybe a coffee date somewhere in town, because we usually met in town, because when she was in KMTC, and I was in Technical University of Kenya. So anytime we will be leaving school for home, we will meet at the bus station. And at the bus station, she would either queue for me the line, or I queue for her the line before she gets to come. So we would now maybe juggle in between and go out for dates in between, but the one which was highlighted was for the car, the one which we were doing in the car. It was so special for us. Yeah.